Hello, thank you for calling Generic Insurance Company. This is Koundie. How may I assist you today? Okay, so you need benefit information? I can definitely help you with that. First, can I have your first name and initial of your last name, please? And a good callback number for you in case we get disconnected. Okay, great. Thank you for that information. As a disclaimer, these benefits are not a guarantee of coverage, and eligibility and payment is subject to review and dependent on the submitted date of service for each procedure. Procedures are subject to the usual customary and reasonable charges. Now, where are you calling from? All right, and what is the tax ID? Perfect. And can you confirm your billing address, please? Thank you. Let's see here. Okay. Now let's start with the patient's ID number, please. Okay, good. And can you verify the first and last name of the patient? And date of birth? Great. I see that member is currently eligible with an effective date of June 6th of 2018. And it looks like you are in network with this member's plan. Okay, and what types of benefits are you needing? A full breakdown, or do you have specific codes you want me to look at? Okay, so let's start with a breakdown and we can get some specific codes after that. Just give me one moment while I pull up this member's benefits. Perfect. So this patient's group number is going to be 017958. Looks like they have a calendar year plan. They have a deductible of $50. $25 of that has been met so far this year. It looks like they have a max of $2,250, and it looks like $550 has been used so far this plan year. That is leaving $1,700 of remaining benefits. And let's see here. Okay, it looks like there is no waiting period or missing tooth clause for this plan. And let's look at the benefits. Give me one moment, please. Okay. So type 1 preventative benefits are covered at 100%. Type 2 basic benefits are covered at 80%. Type 3 major benefits are covered at 50%. And type 4 orthodontic benefits are covered at 50% as well. Of course, for major benefits, we do recommend sending a pre-treatment estimate before procedures are completed. And let's look at the limitations. So let's see here. Okay, so for type 1 services, preventative and diagnostic, it looks like the deductible is not included with that. I think I already told you that. Perfect. Okay, so it looks like there is a limit of 2 periodic oral evaluations per year, only one of which may be a comprehensive oral evaluation or a comprehensive periodontal oral evaluation. And for x-rays, okay, for x-rays, the member gets one full mouth series of at least 14 films or a panoramic film, including bite wings, if needed, limited to once in any 60 consecutive month period. Um, they are limited to either a maximum of 4 bite wing films or a set 7 to 8 films of vertical bite wings in one visit in any 12 consecutive months. Periapical x-rays as needed, and other x-rays as needed. Okay, as far as cleanings, let's put that up. Okay, so dental prophylaxis are not to exceed 2 in a calendar year. Periodontal maintenance procedures where periodontal treatment has been previously performed are not to exceed a total of 4 procedures. Sharing with the prophylaxis in a calendar year. Let's see here. It looks like benefits for the third and fourth periodontal maintenance procedures in one calendar year will be paid as prophylaxis per their alternative benefit provision, and periodontal charting will be required every 24 months for ongoing periodontal maintenance. And let's go into the next category. So fluoride. This is covered for children under the age of 16, and that is limited to once in a calendar year. And sealants, that is also for children under the age of 16, limited to unrestored permanent molar teeth, and limited to one treatment per tooth in any 36 consecutive months, as well as space maintainers for deciduous teeth only for dependent children under the age of 14. And these are only covered for the purpose of maintaining spaces created by premature loss of teeth only, and limited to the initial appliance only, and not the removal. And let's look at the basic benefits for this member. Give me one moment, please. Thank you. Okay, so for basic services, it looks like, let's see here. A consultation that is provided by a provider other than the primary practitioner is limited to exam and diagnoses allowed once per calendar year per specialty. And those are covered at 80%, the basic allowance. Fillings includes non-cast filling materials such as amalgam and resin-based composite. Composite fillings on posterior teeth are paid as an amalgam benefit as an alternate benefit provision. Multiple restorations on the same tooth will be treated as one restoration with multiple surfaces, limited to one benefit per surface per tooth within a 24-month period. Extractions are included under basic, both surgical and non-surgical. That also includes local anesthetic, post-treatment care, and the treatment planning. Looks like extractions of orthodontic necessity will be considered part of the orthodontic treatment, and so those will be covered at 50% as indicated. And benefits for extraction of impacted teeth will be coordinated with applicable medical coverage for this member. So let's see here. Anything else for basic services? All right. Nothing else under basic services, so let's go to major. One moment. Thank you for being patient. Okay, so endodontics are going to be part of this major services. It looks like that is including direct pulp capping, vital pulpotomy, gross pulpal debridement, pulpal therapy, root canal treatment, therapy, retreatment, um, incomplete endodontic therapy, and internal root repair. Those are all covered benefits. It looks like the root canal retreatment is limited to once per tooth per lifetime. And epicoectomy is limited to once per root per lifetime. And root amputation is limited to once per root per lifetime. And I believe okay, and then as far as non-surgical periodontics are covered under major. So periodontal maintenance is covered under preventative diagnostic, while non-surgical periodontics such as scaling and root plating and full mount debridement are limited to major services at 50%. Scaling and root plating is limited to once per quadrant in any 24 consecutive months, and only covered when there is radiographic and pocket charting evidence of bone loss. And it looks like full mount debridement is limited to once per tooth per lifetime, and only when looks like no diagnostic, preventative, or periodontal service or surgery procedure has been performed previously. And then for surgical periodontics, looks like that is all limited to once per tooth in 36 months. And bone replacement grafts are included in that benefit. And as for crowns, inlays, onlays, veneers, and build-ups. So single crowns are covered with resin metal, porcelain metal, full cast metal, 3/4 cast, and porcelain and 3/4 cast metal, all covered. And these are again at 50% under the major. And let's look at the build-ups. 2950, that is covered only as part of crown prep when there is insufficient tooth structure to support it, to support the crown. Perfect. Okay. Crown recement is allowed, it looks like once in 12 months. And along with denture repair, let's see here. Denture reline is allowed once in 24 months. And denture adjustment is allowed anytime after 6 months of the initial denture placement. And let's look further into those denture benefits. And would you like benefits for bridge work as well? Great, thank you. I will pull those up. Thank you for being patient. Okay. Okay, perfect. So, initial denture bridge work to replace teeth that are extracted while this coverage is in effect will be considered an eligible expense. Looks like in the event that a bridge or denture replaces teeth that were extracted prior to coverage being effective, it looks like will still be covered. This does not have a missing tooth clause, as I said earlier. Let's see here. And replacement for dentures and bridges is once in 8 years. And that is including previous placed bridges and dentures before this coverage became effective. As for orthodontics, it looks like this is for dependent children under the age of 19 and let's see here, it will terminate on the day the insured individual reaches the age of 19. So, all the way up until that day, and that again is at 50%. And let's see here. Okay, so that completes the full breakdown. Do you have specific codes that you wanted me to look through? Sure, I can take one code at a time, please. Okay. Okay, so let's pull that up. And can you give me the description of that? Okay. So for a Pontic, it looks like that is under major at 50%. Looks like that has a 1 in 8 year limit. That is under the bridge benefits. Okay, and the next code. And the description, please. Okay. Okay. All right, let me pull that up for you. Give me one moment. Okay, thank you for being patient. Looks like the code you gave me, 9944, benefits under basic at 80%, and this is for ages 16 and up with no limitations, no frequency. All right, are there any other codes you'd like me to look for? Great. Is there any other members I can help you with today? All right, then I have a reference number for you. Let me know when you are ready. Okay, your reference number is going to be 885-442-003 7800 7800. Again, that's 855-442-003-7800. And thank you for calling Generic Insurance Company. My name is Koundie, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.